Today we are making the best black bean burgers. What makes them the best? Nothing. I just think they're the best, and you deserve nothing but the best. So I don't know about you, but I've eaten a lot. I actually love veggie burgers and black bean burgers. I love all kinds of plant-based burgers, but every time I eat one, I'm always like a little bit disappointed. And I don't know why that is, because I know that some of them are pretty decent, but I think it's just because I'm a snob. I don't know. So I'm going to show you how I make one of my favorite types of burgers. Usually it's got to have some kind of bean in it because you need some kind of thing that's mashed and gives you a little protein. So that's why I went with black beans. They're pretty easy to find, and they're very mild, they're very mild in flavor. I'm from Indiana. They're very mild in flavor. Oh, hey, the person came. Hey, person. Okay. Feels good to you, huh? Okay. Sure, you can. Those are just canned beans, by the way. Okay, we're going to get started here. So, unlike every other time when I just stand here and do stuff, I'm actually going to show you I know how to cook. Pretty exciting, huh? So, before I get too chatty, I do have a cast iron pan over here, and I have it on kind of like medium-low heat right now because I'm not working with it. So, it's just getting warmed up. It's ready for us. I thought I'd just start by showing you how I handle garlic. If you don't care, then just go pour yourself some wine. I don't know. So I like to take a clove or iced tea, whatever works for you. I put the clove on my cutting board. Man, words are escaping me. I think I need to go to school. Then I take my knife and I just take my hand and I plop it down right on top of that garlic clove. And that just sort of opens it up. You can also use your hand, whichever. A knife makes you feel more special. But then it makes it so much easier to peel your garlic clove. Unless someone's filming you, and then it just looks super awkward and painful. So there you go. All right, there's my garlic clove. And then at this point, you just kind of run your knife through it. Now, here's something that's easy you could also do, since one of the ingredients is a grated carrot. You could also use your microplane or some kind of really fine grater to grate your garlic too. Now, someone might ask, Sarah, can I use that jarred garlic stuff that you find? No. Please don't ever do that. That stuff's disgusting. It will not ever taste like real fresh garlic. So I almost say skip it, then do that. I know, how bold of me. That's what I say. All right, so once that's chopped up, you can see, don't stress. I know there's so many people who are like, oh, I can't chop that evenly and precisely. Well, you know what? If you look at that, it's not even and precise. We're all just trying to live this world, not be... Oh, that is some special...
We're all uneven and imprecise.
We are all uneven and imprecise. 7-year-olds, guys. Okay. All right, so once you've chopped your garlic, we're actually going to head this show. We're going to bring this over with us. Over to our fancy cast iron pan. It's not fancy. It's just a really nice Lodge pan that I bought on Amazon a while back.
Did you read that?
Oh, thanks. I got all kinds of helpers today. So by having this already kind of warmed up, I've already kind of got a nice situation happening with my oil. So the first thing you want to do before you start cooking all your stuff is you want to make sure your pan is hot. So make sure your pan is hot, get your oil in. When it starts to look kind of wavy, I'm actually going to turn up just a little bit since now we're paying attention to it. Then it's going to be ready to go. Until that time, let's talk. Let's talk about what's going in this. So,
and why not?
Oh,
this is another thing.
Thank you. I don't actually quite need that yet. That's so awesome. I'll let you know, though.
Everybody feels weird.
That's okay. My belly feels weird?
No, the thing that is touching felt weird.
Oh, okay. Those are breadcrumbs, everybody. Don't worry. Okay, so this is a quarter of a jalapeno. I'm sorry, it's like... I can't see. It's so bright. Okay, quarter of a jalapeno chopped. 2 tablespoons of red onion, also chopped. I have a teaspoon of chili powder. I've got some salt here. And we're basically going to cook all this stuff because if you've ever had a veggie burger, maybe you've made one on your own where you don't cook the vegetables first. I don't know about you, but there's something kind of like off-putting about raw vegetables in a cooked burger. I don't like that. So we're going to remedy that by giving it a quick little saute in the same pan we're going to use to cook the burgers. So, maybe you're going to yell at me and say, I don't want to do all that work, but you can also batch cook these, so you can make like a ton of them, keep them in your freezer, and then you have them for whenever you want them. So no big deal. And it's small, guys. Come on, don't complain. So right now my oil's ready. It looks like It's kind of moving around the pan pretty nicely. I know it's kind of hard to see. But then what you do is you can just add your jalapeno. If you hear a sizzle, that's good. Sizzle is good. You're gonna add that onion. And then you're going to add a little touch of salt. And then we're just gonna stir this up here. I don't know. I mean, if you cut it pretty small, guys, you don't have to spend a lot of time sauteing it. So that's kind of an added bonus here. So, I mean, I would say no more than like 3 to 5 minutes on this. And never walk away from this, especially if you cut this stuff small, because it'll burn really fast. And that's gross. So no burning, okay? So once that's cooking, basically what you're looking for is this stuff to get a little softened. The onion will start getting a little more translucent. And then you'll know it's ready to go. Same with the jalapeno. It won't get so translucent, but it'll get softer. Look at this camera work. This beats like Food Network stuff, guys. I know. Isn't that fantastic? I can't really say much about how fantastic it is because it's just so fantastic. All right. So I'm going to speed up this process because we don't have all day. So 3 to 5 minutes here. Whatever is looking good to you. Then you're going to add your garlic, because this is going to actually burn and cook more quickly, so you want to add that last. Along with your chili powder, because when you put a little spice with your oil, it just it blooms the spice and makes it taste so much better and more delicious. So trust me on this one. You want to add your spice now, along with that garlic. You're going to cook it for about a minute. Are you with me? That was like the perfect timing for that. Well done. And then if you notice things are starting to get a little hot, instead of freaking out and being like, oh, I'm burning it, you just turn the heat down. You problem solve, people. You made it this far in life, you problem solve. All right, next up, guys, is this can of black beans. Now you may be wondering, why the heck is she doing that? Because, guys, this is gonna add a little bit of flavor to those beans. We know that canned black beans are so boring. And they're also a little wet. So we don't need a lot of extra wetness. Is that a thing? Extra wetness? I mean, I don't know.
Sure.
Well, sure. Well, if he says it's fine, then it's fine, guys. He's my guide to everything.
Good luck.
Ah, great. This is what quarantine cooking's all about. Love, respect, honor. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. Okay, so then you're gonna cook your beans until they look a little dryish, okay? So mine are looking a little dryish. It's not gonna take a whole lot of time, maybe a couple minutes. And again, if you turn up the heat a little bit, it's gonna go a little faster, but then you might end up burning your garlic, and that's not good. You just wasted all your stuff. So keep the heat kind of around medium and you'll be good to go. Again, do not walk away from this. Just stand here admiring your beans and your cool cast iron pan. Okay, we're gonna come back over here now. It's tricky like that. Look, I make my cameraman work. He works hard for his money. So hard for his money. You guys, all good. Totally forgot the carrots. This is what happens when you don't have the person who's telling you what's next. All good, because I'm still cooking. Hear the sizzle? This is I wanted to show you. That's why I left it in here. This is my carrot. I was just going to show you this because this is how I saved it. This is just wax paper, natural wax paper, and I already shredded it. I shredded it right onto the wax paper, and that just makes it easy. Then I can just dump it. You should probably just remember it. You know, just when remembering things helps. So, but it's all good because I finally shredded that carrot, and it's still a little hot in this pan. So we're just going to kind of. Oh, hi.
Can I try stirring it?
Well, it's a little hot right now.
Mommy, I can hold this.
Okay, how about this? Give me 1 second.
I'll
All right.
leave your thoughts out.
Nice. Okay, so once this is stirred in, I'm actually gonna, hold on, I'm gonna add the quinoa in here next. And if your quinoa is pretty well dried out, you can just go ahead and add it right to this pan. Look, you can put it all in this pan. Isn't this great? Are you guys having fun? Best black bean burgers ever.
Should we have some made somewhere?
I do already have some made. Because nobody wants to watch me do this all day. Why am I singing so much? Just a great day. I'm sweating. We didn't turn our air conditioning on. I'm sweaty. Sweaty black bean burgers. All right. Here's what you can do, friends. Can I have that back?
Yep.
Thanks. You're the best.
Me friends.
This is hot. It's going to burn your
I
flesh,
know,
man.
I said me friends.
Oh, it's so heavy. Wasn't anticipating the heaviness from so far away. It's all good. Then you're gonna put it in a bowl. You don't have to, but I'm gonna let my little, I'm gonna call her my sous chef. My nice girl. Oh,
And
stir that, and she's gonna stir that for us. And then to that, you're gonna add some panko breadcrumbs. So that's a 1/4 cup. You could also use cracker crumbs, tortilla chips, whole wheat breadcrumbs, whatever you've got. You can make your own breadcrumbs if you're special like that. We're not that special. We are so special. Whoa, all good. And then I have 1 egg that I'm putting here. So this immediately kind of makes it non-vegan at this point, but you can easily make a flax egg.
what does vegan mean?
I'll explain it later.
Okay.
Or a chia. Flax egg or a chia egg in its place. You need a little moisture is all really that's for, and a binder. So,
Can you
once
stir it?
that's,
I don't like getting egg on my hands.
yes. There's so much clamoring over here. So you can stir it up here, and then you're gonna take your masher, and you're just gonna go in here and mash. And you're gonna get all those beans kind of mashed up. And you can do this before. So before you add your quinoa, you can smash your black beans. In fact, I would recommend that. But you know me, I like to live on the wild side and try it a different way. I actually am interested to see how this works out. Never done it this way. We're learning together. All right, before I forget the most other important ingredient, it's the rest of that salt. Put that in there. No one likes a bland burger. That doesn't make for the best black burger ever. Okay, so what you're looking for here is to just kind of smash up some of the beans so that you're gonna be able to make it into a burger. If you don't smash them up enough, you're not gonna have enough sticky stuff to make a burger. Again, though, you don't wanna go too far either, then you just have a mushy burger. So it's a fine line, everybody. Okay, so then once that's like that, all mashed up, ready to go, you can actually put this in the refrigerator if it's still pretty warm, and then kind of just take the chill off of it, or you can leave it out on your countertop. Sometimes what I like to do is spread it on a little sheet pan. Like this is how I cooled my quinoa. Cool, huh? Cool. You can spread it onto a sheet pan, let it cool off, and then put it in the refrigerator. Sometimes it makes it a little easier, especially if you're sensitive to heat. Otherwise, you are gonna take about a 1/4 cup.
This is a girl I made on the iPad.
That's great. Okay, then you're gonna take about a 1/4 cup and you're gonna shape it into a little patty. That's not that hot, guys, so, I mean, whatever. So about that size. If you wanna get out your 1/4 cup, you can, but otherwise, you can just shape it with your hands like that. And that's the best black bean burger, guys. Look how easy it was. See? And then, I'm just gonna put it in there right now because you've already seen me shape one. You know, you need to watch me shape millions. Coming back over to the heat, cameraman. Talk amongst yourselves as I wash my hands, you know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. Now, here's the thing. You're like, oh, Sarah, it's dirty. I have to go wash it. No, you don't. You can just do this handy-dandy trick. If you've got a cast iron pan especially, it works really nicely, where you just take a clean rag and you clean all that stuff out. Problem solved. Crisis averted. Averted? Averted.
What if there was something gross, like egg or something in it? Then you would have to wash it.
Just take a look at my clean countertop while you're over there.
Those
What if there's
are-
something gross in it? Yes, then I would definitely. That's a great question. I would definitely clean it off. Okay, so now I'm gonna set this pan over medium-high heat. Same pan. It's still kind of warm, actually. Luckily, from cooking earlier. So this is my remaining tablespoon of olive oil. If you don't have olive oil, you can use anything. Okay, like avocado oil, extra virgin olive oil.
I will take those for you, Mommy.
Oh, all right, here we go. Wow, what a helper she is today. Okay, so I've already made these. Wasn't that special? Here's the good news. I made these, I don't even know, yesterday, 2 days ago. Who cares? I made them at least a day or two ago. I shaped them, put them on this tray, and then I'm ready to cook them today. So, like I said, you can either put them in your refrigerator until you're ready to cook them, or you can keep them in your freezer until you want to cook them that way. So we're getting our pan hot. Again, we're waiting for that kind of wavy situation to happen in our pan. And remember, it was already kind of hot from before, so lucky us. We're gonna use our hands. They're our best tool. We're gonna put them right down there on our pan. There was no sizzle. That's the saddest sound ever. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is what happens when you spend all day cleaning. I totally forgot there's walnuts in here. Oh my. They're over there. I toasted them. They're on top of my oven, my other oven. So chopped walnuts go in here too. Do they have to? No. I like them for crunch. I would have had them if I remembered them. Okay. Putting this guy in here, and this guy in here, and that guy right there. Now they're sizzling. So these are gonna cook pretty quickly. They're only gonna take about 4 to 5 minutes on each side. Usually I set a timer for that. And then I'll flip them over, cook them. I'll turn the heat down a little bit on the second side to about a medium low. I'll cover them and cook them for another 4 to 5 minutes, and then they're done. So we can come back over here.
Oh, sorry. I almost hide from the camera.
Here.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So that's it.
Mama,
This one went really well, guys. So anyway, I forgot to add the carrots and I forgot the walnuts. But other than that, we're good. I mean, I'm human, guys. I don't have a script, and but that's good because who needs that? Here's the deal. Those are my best black bean burgers. I promise they're still going to be delicious no matter what you do. In fact, I love them because they're super customizable. If you want, you can add other vegetables to it. You know, if you have a different grain, you can add that too. Brown rice would work. Just remember volume. So that's 1 cup of quinoa. And, you know, just do 1 cup of brown rice. Maybe chop it up if, I would probably chop it up a little bit first so that it's not so big, so much bigger grain. But that's it. And I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to post the whole recipe on my website so that you can get the instructions, which are correct, on there. So thanks so much for joining me. Love you guys. What? No, have a great day and enjoy your weekend. Thanks for joining me, guys.